Hello beautiful people, my name is Leon and welcome to this video. Today's video is really interesting for me and a little bit special because it is about the topic of time, as you can maybe guess by the title. And time was always something really complex and really difficult and really abstract for me to understand. And I think part of that is because I think we see time as too set in stone, as too absolute in this human way of thinking, in this human reality, in this 3D matrix, whatever you want to call it. Because we see time as, there's future, there's the past, and we will all die. And when our life is over, when we die at the age of 70, 80, 90, whatever, then everything is over. And that is the way I view life for the majority of the time. The strange thing about that is that we know that we will all die in the end, but we all ignore this fact, and we do not really treat this life as this sacred life, because we only have one. We treat it the way like we are neglecting our mortal self, and we are not thinking about it, and we are always suppressing it, and we do stuff to cope with that, and we do distract ourselves from that. And that is really the way humans work, at least in my opinion. We distract ourselves from what really is. And what I now think is that there is not only this one life. From one perspective it is true, because from one perspective, from this 3D way of thinking, from this human way of thinking, when our body dies, it is gone. It will go back to Earth, and that's it with us having this specific experience with our body. But that is not all that there is. I believe that we are higher multidimensional beings that are just projecting our consciousness here into this body to have this experience, to learn from it in the end. And so of course this experience is over, but our life is not over. You cannot destroy energy, you cannot destroy consciousness. Our consciousness will just get back to our true higher self, multidimensional self. And my view on time, or life in general, but to stay at the topic, my view on time really changed when I was reading a book about the present moment, because it was telling me the truth, basically, that all there is the present moment, and that the majority of time, that past and present and future, are created by our minds, and that everything that there is the present moment. Because when you think about it, the past isn't really existing, because we can obviously think about the past, but the longer we think about it, the more we will change it. And the past is no real thing. It is just a construct in our minds. And when many minds create, have an idea about the past, and that is what the past is in the view of the majority of the people. That is why the winners write the history, because they can decide what happened. Same thing with the future. It is just a bunch of endless possibilities that could happen, but they are not certain. The only certain thing is the present moment. But the way we see things is that the future and the past is as real as the present moment, and we are constantly living in the past and in the future. We are thinking about the past, regretting stuff that we have done, and we are constantly worrying about the future. What could happen? What will happen? What if that will happen? Blah, blah, blah. And we are completely forgetting the now moments, where everything really is. Because we are just creating the past and the future when we are thinking about it in this now moment. And what this is doing is that it gets us out of the present moment. And so I really think that time in general is a really easy concept, because everything that there is the now moment. And part of this experience that we are having right now is time. Is that things, that manifestation takes time in order to happen. Because our true selves, or higher self, is chilling in a higher dimension, and there is no such thing as time or time restrictions to manifestation. Everything is instant because we are just our true selves. We are our true vibration, not programmed, not stuck in lower things, and we can manifest instantly by just thinking about it, if we can even think. But yeah, that is the cool thing about this reality, because we are programmed, we are kept in lower emotions. Our vibration is actively held down by ourselves in the end, and so everything that we want to experience takes time, and we have to really learn how to manifest again, learn how to really be what we want to be, or not be what we want to be what we really are, to come back to a true self. And so, like everything with our real self, or everything lies in the present moment, in outside of this reality, then that's the same truth for this reality. Here also everything lies in the present moment. We have to just rediscover that again. Because if we are completely present in the moment, we will get what we want. If we are at peace with ourselves, if we are not worrying about something that is not really there, if we are just surrendered to the moment, if we just drop the resistance, if we drop the need to control everything, which is a big part of our mind, if we just drop that need for control, then everything will be cool. That sounds too easy. I know that it sounds too easy for me as well, but I know that that is the case. The only thing that creates suffering for us is our resistance to what is. Because think about your day, think about your problems. Are they affecting you right now in this moment? Is your job that you have to go tomorrow, that you have to do something that you don't want to do, is that affecting you right now? Is there any problem? The only problem with that is what is giving you that problematic experience is that thought is triggering an emotion, and you feel uncomfortable. But if you are really present right now, then you will feel that emotion, and you will let that emotion go. And you will, because that is really the key. That is the way to deprogram yourself. If you are present right now in this moment, everything that you are resisting will come up, because you're not resisting the present moment. So everything will come up, and what is creating these negative things in your life are just the emotions. And when you will let them come up, they can be surrendered, you will experience them, their purpose is solved, and they are gone. And then that experience of you having to do shit at work will not be that bad, or it will just be gone, because your outside is just a reflection of your inside in the end, and then you won't have to deal with it again. Okay? So this is an insane realization right now for me, not really insane, but just something that came to me right now, and that's really important. That's just literally the key to life, to fulfilling everything in life, to you experiencing the life that you want to experience. Just be in the present moment and accept everything. Like I said, the number one reason why we all suffer is because we resist what is. It sounds so simple that it just can't be right, but it is right. We resist what is, and that is creating all the suffering in our lives. I'm trying to thinking of another example. Maybe that will work. Okay. You have lost someone in your life. and you feel bad, and that sucks, obviously. But by you accepting that, and by you dropping your resistance to what is, you're dropping your resistance to that feeling that is inside of you, that feeling of grief, of loss. And you can experience that, you can then experience that feeling. And then after like, I don't know, a few hours, a few days, it will be gone. And you will not feel that bad anymore. Because the only reason why we suffer is because of our emotions. Because we resist them and then they stay there. Because what you resist persists, and so everything that you're resisting is still there and is still creating suffering. And everything that you have resisted inside of you is actively dragging shit into your life to be experienced again. And the thing that you are doing is resisting it and resisting the outside event that is happening. And yeah, you're just resisting what is. And by you dropping your guard and allowing everything to be, you will allow it to come up, and then it will go, and then everything will be cool. It sounds so easy, but I think that's just it. That's just the cheat code for life. To drop everything, to drop your resistance, to just allow everything to be. So yeah, I think that is really the most powerful message that I can give you. And I really hope you understand what I'm trying to say. If you don't understand what I'm trying to say, because I'm understanding it right now, then please ask me, because yeah, it is one thing to understand it. The next thing is to really implement it. And yeah, that's where I'm currently at, trying to implement that into my life, so that everything will be cool and I'm okay with everything. Yeah, so please ask me, please, it will help you, it will help me. And yeah, so like I said, time is your most valuable resource, and in the end, this video was not about time, it was about resistance to what is, but this is totally cool as well. And yeah, time is just something that is a part of this 3D experience that we are all having. And in the end, it's way easier than we think. It is just the now moment. And yeah, that's really all there is. I don't know why I thought that time is so complex. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, ask me. Time is your most valuable resource. Thank you for sharing it with me. Have a beautiful day. Be present. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful journey. Peace.